It's a beautiful Thursday, and I know y'all missed me. Y'all missed hearing my voice. To be honest, I also missed hearing my voice. But anyway, you're watching Smell the Coffee with Anna Master and Glenora Shapura. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. And did I send you love and light?
No, you didn't. No, you did not.
I should have.
You should have.
I actually called her when she was like, no, she's sick. And I'm like, I don't know why I'm calling you. You just said you just said you don't have your voice.
It was so sad seeing all these people like just calling and just me declining and having to explain why I am declining the call. No, flu season is the absolute
It's not
worst.
even flu season. I think it's just winter season. Like
winter's here. So earlier on, we were discussing with a colleague in studio, and she was saying that smelling nice is a must.
Smelling clean, maybe. Let's keep it at clean. You know, you are not dirty. You don't need to have like the most expensive perfume because some people can't afford it. You don't need to have like perfume or something fancy. Just smell clean. But no, you were mentioning something about some people smelling like the sun. What is that?
So I don't know how to explain this, but like there's some people that smell like they spent the whole day in the sun. And I'm not talking about sweat, like body odor or anything like that. No. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just like, you smell like you spent the whole day in the sun. Okay, picture this, right? You do your laundry and you go hang it up. Let's say you didn't put fabric softener in it, in the clothes or on the clothes. And then you hang up the clothes and you forget about them for like 2 days.
Oh.
And the sun is just hitting on these clothes. So do you understand what I'm saying? There's like a smell that comes with it, man. It's not necessarily bad.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
It's not like it smells, but it just doesn't smell good, man. Like there was
Who's
a guy that
bothering
liked
you?
me.
Who's bothering you? Yeah, I see. You
There was
just
a
don't like the guy.
No, it's not even about the guy. He's so cute, so handsome. But like I went to hug him the other day, and I'm like,
why are you smelling like this?
Why do you smell like you spent the whole day in the sun? I asked him, and he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, no, man. I don't know, but guys, smelling nice is a must, right? There are those people that make the dupes of colognes. Mm-hmm. You know, let's say the expensive colognes. They make dupes. I've seen dupes of Olympia, and they come in like a little container. And
how much are those little? Is it like 50?
It's between 70 and I think maybe 120.
Oh, okay, so it's like 100 and something. But not everybody can even afford that.
Okay, but then like at least you can afford deodorant.
Yes. True.
Right? You can at least afford deodorant.
Yes.
And so, guys, and now that winter is upon us, it's not even that cold yet, but you people have already declared war on bathing. Guys, no, man, it's still
early. The war has started, guys. The war has started.
No, it's too early for y'all to not be bathing. Please, colleagues and friends.
It's winter, and you know the thinking is, it's winter, I'm not going to sweat a lot.
You do.
You
do. Imagine you're wearing layers of jackets. Obviously, you're going to sweat in those. Guys, please, man.
They've already started the war.
They've already declared a war on bathing, and it's not even that cold yet.
It is cold. I have to say.
Okay, fine. At least then just do like, what do they call it? Like the dry bath. Yeah, like you.
The triangle. You guys know the triangle, right?
No, what's the triangle?
You don't know the triangle?
No. Oh!
The triangle, guys!
You wash your face, put some soap on your face cloth, and then swipe your underarms, and you know, the essential body parts.
Exactly.
And then you put on deodorant. But also, guys, when you buy expensive cologne, right, that doesn't automatically mean, that doesn't mean you shouldn't bath. Perfume and cologne and deodorant is not supposed to mask how bad you smell, right? No. So you bath first, and then you put on your cologne. I have a cousin. She always used to get all these expensive perfumes, right?
But there's no...
But then because to her, it's like, no, but I'm quickly just stepping out. And then she just... And I'm like, that perfume smells so good.
And you've just...
But then you put it on top of your sweat and like your sticky... Like, guys, just bath, please.
Please.
Have mercy on our noses, okay? I know my nose is stuffy, but I can still smell, okay? So please, for the love of all that is good and just and right in this world, take a bath. On that note, we will be right back with our top stories, talking about Chris Brown, who has been given a £5 million bond. Stick around for that story and more.
eTicket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nmh.com.na.
I mean, we did report on this when he was arrested last week, Friday. And, well, as Diana mentioned, Chris Brown has been freed on a €5 million bond bail by the London court. Now, US singer Chris Brown has been freed on bail by a court in London after being charged with inflicting an unprovoked attack in a nightclub in 2023. The Grammy-winning star, who has not yet been asked to enter a plea in the case, is able to begin his world tour next month as planned as part of his bail conditions. From the cage to the stage, he wrote on his Instagram after Wednesday's bail hearing. The 36-year-old was not present at Southwark Crown Court, where the judge said he must pay a €5 million bond security fee to the court. A security fee is a financial guarantee to ensure a defendant returns to court. Mr. Brown could be asked to forfeit the money if he breaches bail conditions. The musician was arrested last week and later charged with grievously bodily harm over an incident in which he allegedly attacked a music producer with a tequila bottle at the Tape nightclub in London's Mayfair. He had been held in custody since being arrested in Salford last Thursday and was initially refused bail on Friday, but bail was granted on Wednesday on the condition that he pay £4 million immediately, with a further £1 million due in 7 days. Wow.
Yeah, hey?
Wow, wow. From the cage to the stage, I just...
Yeah, from the cage to the stage, bro.
For me, it's knowing that you have a warrant of arrest in the country and going back and being like...
For me, it's not necessarily about him. Yeah, sure, fine, Chris. His team. You have a whole team. You have an entourage.
Yeah.
You have PAs. You have these people that are booking your flights and your hotels and all of that.
And they don't know.
And amongst your whole team, there was not one person that was like, oh, hey.
Didn't Chris do that thing in 2023?
Yeah.
Didn't you
I kind of remember something. Like, that doesn't sit right with me.
From the law?
That doesn't sit right with me.
I think with him, and knowing his history, anywhere they have to go, they have to ask him, so Chris, is there anything we have to be worried?
Not even ask him. I'm pretty sure they just have to call. They just have to call him. I was like, hi, is there a warrant of arrest for a Mr. Chris Brown?
Yes.
Or an open case or something.
Yes, absolutely. Because what is that?
Like, I don't actually think he's taking this whole thing seriously. The fact that he could go tweet from the cage to the stage.
Like, what is that?
Like, you know what, Chris? Good for you. And it's good that you had the
but
4
I'm
million.
shocked that they actually denied bail the first time around. So it's because
they said he's a flight risk.
Uh-huh.
They said he was a flight risk. So I think one of the conditions as well is that he cannot get new international travel documents. And then I think he constantly has to report to either the court or wherever. But there are a few conditions with this bail. But anyway, moving over from Chris Brown to Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian took to Instagram to announce that she has graduated from law school after 6 years. All of you guys have been on this journey with me, she said in her speech during a private commencement ceremony hosted by family and friends, according to Page 6. Kardashian explained that she wanted to study law after feeling dumbfounded watching a video on X. For the special occasion, the Skims founder donned a grey sweater, leather skirt, black stockings, and white pumps. One of Kardashian's mentors called the reality star's law journey the most inspiring. 6 years ago, Kim Kardashian walked into this program with nothing but a fierce desire to fight for justice. No law school lectures, no ivory tower shortcuts, just determination, her mentor said, adding that Kardashian dedicated 18 hours a week, 48 weeks a year for 6 straight years. That's a total of 5,184 hours of legal study, she said. That's time she carved out while raising 4 children, running businesses, filming television shows, and showing up in courtrooms to advocate for others. A source told Us Weekly that the graduation ceremony was a surprise for Kardashian. She was told that she would be attending a regular family brunch, but was surprised by her loved ones. They're all excited and proud of her and wanted to surprise her to celebrate this accomplishment, the insider said. Her law mentors are also surprising her, and she has no clue they'll be there. Kardashian also shared photos of her son Sam West and daughter Chicago West. According to the outlet, Kardashian, who has passed the multi-state professional responsibility exam, can now move on to the bar exam. This will allow her to practice law in California.
Wow. Kim is 40. How old is she again?
40-something.
Yes, exactly. She's in her 40s. Guys, this means that whatever your dream is, it's never too late. You know what I mean?
It's never too late.
There's not a cap on when you can achieve something.
No, and really, I'm becoming a doctor soon. Dr. Master. That just sounds so sexy. Hi, how are you? I'm Dr. Master. Wow.
Yeah.
Or even Dr. Diana.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
We're all pursuing that, right?
Yeah,
we're
like,
all going to be doctors.
We
yes.
are going to be, but I'm going to be like an actual doctor of medicine.
Really?
Yes, I'm going to be a trauma surgeon.
You're going to be like,
I'll be there.
If I walk in and then they're like, Dr. Diana Master is going to attend to you, I'm like, girl.
And I'll be like to Chad, hey babe, have to quickly perform this surgery. How do I do it? How do I do it? And then Chad will give me like all the medical terms and I'll say, please simplify it for me.
Please, yeah. Tell it to me like I'm a 5-year-old.
Tell it to me like I'm a 5-year-old. And then Chad will be like, so you take the silver knifey thingy and you...
Yes. And then you go to the person, a doll.
Watch me and Chad walk on this journey of getting...
You know, now that you mentioned that, I saw a meme, come on, me getting my client who just had a speeding ticket, life imprisonment because I got my law degree.
It was ChatGPT and I looking at my client because... Yeah, guys, I just got them life in prison.
Let Chad help you, but don't let it be the one that does all the assignments.
You know, quickly wrapping up, I also saw another meme that said, it wasn't even a meme, it was a conversation between Chad and this person. So this person said to Chad, hey bro, guess what? I finally got my degree. And Chad is like, oh, congratulations, bro. Don't you have something that you want to say to me?
Yeah.
And the guy was like, what? And then Chad said, leave it, it's fine.
Guys, acknowledge your chats when you graduate.
Acknowledge ChatGPT. So anyway, please do join this journey of me and ChatGPT, getting my medical degree
with ChatGPT.
With ChatGPT. Diana featuring ChatGPT. So it'll be Dr. Diana.
Dr. Diana.
Trauma surgeon.
Even a surgeon. You're going straight up to surgeon.
I'm going straight to surgeon, and trauma surgery is one of the most complicated.
I look forward to this.
It's one of the most complicated in the medical field because you have to know a little bit of everything. So wish me luck. But anyway, that brings us to the end of our top stories. Let's get into our interview segment right after this.
So our guest today, she is Leanne. Join us, Leanne.
Hello, I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. Yeah, so how are you feeling today, Leanne?
I mean, I'm very excited. I feel like I'm excited to get to know you more and for you to get to know me more.
Oh.
Do some cooking.
Yeah, I'm very excited as well. You're such a beautiful soul. So far as I've seen, I've been very excited for this episode. I'm also more excited for what we're making today, Leanne. Yes. Tell us what you're making.
So we're making a pretty basic girl chicken salad, but keeping it interesting, keeping it colorful, and keeping it healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's beautiful. All the colors that they say, like a really good healthy meal should have all the colors. The more color, the better, right? I think I've heard something like that.
Yes, so the more color, the better. And the better it looks, the better it tastes, kind of. Your eyes eat before your tummy eats.
No, that's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. But yes, Leanne, will you tell us a bit more about who you are, I did mention that you're a model and an influencer, but there's more, you guys. Yeah.
So currently for the last 2 years, I've been working on the super yachts as a stewardess. And I mean, it's been an incredible journey. I've been going around all of Europe, been traveling all around, making good money, working really hard, but very exciting, very good job. And yeah.
That does sound very exciting. It sounds like you feel very fulfilled in this job.
I mean, I get to experience all the cultures, I get to travel around, I get to make money, I get to take care of myself. And, you know, coming from not really having much to then all of a sudden being able to give yourself everything you've ever wanted, it's just a massive accomplishment for me.
I totally get that. Like, as a girl, I totally get it. Being able to do those things that you always dreamt of, right? One thing that I want to do, like, growing up, I couldn't always afford like all the nicest Barbie dolls, for example, like the nicest toys. So I told myself one day I'll buy myself like all the really nice Barbie dolls.
Oh my gosh, that's so sweet.
It's that deep, like when you can afford for yourself. Like, some of these Barbie dolls, like $1,000-something for a Barbie doll.
I mean, growing up, not really being able to get everything you wanted, like most people do, and then being able to do it for yourself heals a bit of your inner child. It heals so much of your inner child, and yeah.
That is so true.
I'm very grateful to have everything that I have today.
Amen to that. Okay, it's like amen to that, and let's eat. Let's start cooking. Yeah, but first off, I do want to thank our sponsors of today. That is Kitchen 82, where we're standing today, Namib Mills. And yeah, we have a nice fresh loaf of bread. This is part of our ingredients list. You guys will see what we're doing with this. So yeah, what do you want us to start with?
I mean, we can start chopping up the bread in little squares for the croquettes.
Okay, the croquettes, that's what we're making with that.
So we're making croquettes first. Maybe, what pan are we using to?
Okay, so I will just we'll just grab that, we'll just grab a pan just now. I'll quickly grab a pan, then we can start with that. We need, Thank you so much, George. George is the best, you guys. Our cameraman, he's the one. Yeah, but tell me. I've been very curious about your experience on the yachts. First off, what do you do on the yachts? What is your role, occupation, if that makes sense?
Okay, so working on a yacht, it's mostly service, being hostess. You're basically doing housekeeping. Every role, every position has a different role, and you all have a schedule. It's very military style work. Like, there's no room for mistakes. You cannot really mess up. You need to be very careful, and it's like 7-star everything. So it's very high level training on service, silver service, everything.
Wow.
Just do the max. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so you basically have to be on your A game, like it's
all the time.
Excellent.
Everything needs to be perfect all the time.
And it has me thinking about, you know how people just think like, for example, being a stewardess, oh, it's easy, you just sit there and look pretty and you just, but my goodness, it's almost like for a housewife, homemaker, you're working throughout, you don't get a break, you're just busy.
No, you're 24/7 on call, like when you're working on a yacht, especially if you have guests on board, if you have a charter boat, it gets quite hectic, and you're really working 24/7. You're on call all the time, constantly catering to the guest needs, constantly keeping them happy. And as stewardess, we like to call ourselves cleaning fairies and glorified cleaners.
Cleaning
fairies. Literally.
I love that.
Because you need to be in and out without them noticing, and everything needs to be perfect all the time. So, it gets a lot, but there's a reason why we get paid a lot. And at least when it gets too tough, I can look outside the window and see the beautiful Mediterranean.
Oh, that's amazing. You know, I'm curious, like, what is for you, like, the most interesting experience that you've had so far on, like during work on the yachts? That you're like, oh my gosh, if I'd not been here today, I would never have experienced this. I don't know if I would have. You get what I mean?
Yeah, so funnily enough, my last boat that I was on, the wife's owner, the owner's wife, the owner's wife, the owner's wife, me and her really got along, and the one night she took me out to go to Pacha in Ibiza, and it was my first
Pacha.
time in Ibiza. It's a
Okay.
club,
Okay.
but I just thought this was so like crazy. I was spending our day there looking around, being like, I'm with my boss in a club, in like the #1 club in the world.
Wow.
And just having a great time. Of course, the next day of work was really, really hard. I didn't have any
really
sleep. I was literally surviving.
Wow.
But yeah, I got to see a lot of beautiful places and experience a lot of things.
Oh, that's surreal.
Yeah.
It has me thinking. It's almost like you have to kind of. It's like you have to be professional. This is your occupation, but you also have to be so social, and
Yeah.
you have to be so human at the same time to
You
like
have
really
to-
relate and connect with
Yes.
people.
Your communication skills and people skills really need to be at the very top when
Yeah.
you're working in yachting. I mean, you're constantly around them, you're living on the same boat. Sometimes the charters can last as long as 3 months. So you have them 3 months with you, morning till night, non-stop. You don't get one day off.
Wow.
You're constantly around them. So
Oh,
you
wow.
either get along with them really well and you know how to keep your professional, personal relationship with them, or you just have a sucky time at work and you're constantly
Yeah.
stressed or
Oh
you don't
my
get along.
gosh.
I was lucky enough to really get along with all of my previous owners and
Oh,
their
that's
families.
beautiful.
And, yeah.
That's beautiful, and you're stuck on the boat the whole time.
Literally,
no
you're
going,
stuck.
no running away.
When you're there, you need to, even when you're having a bad day, you just put a smile on it. If they're like,
Oh,
okay,
wow.
you can still walk, you can still clean, you're good to go.
Oh,
That's
wow.
it. Yeah.
No, I really admire that. I respect, like, it takes so much resilience. You become, you develop so much self-development. Like, you become so grounded. You as a person,
Yeah.
it's a lot of inner work that I'm seeing there.
No, for sure. I mean, it's very challenging working at such a high pace and such a high level of service all the time and
Yeah.
keeping people happy. You're not always lucky to have the nicest people around you as well, and
Yeah.
they don't always feel the need to treat you,
That's true.
you know, in a good way. But we also have training. Everyone who works on a yacht, on a good yacht, has
Yeah.
professional training on how to deal with these guests, how to deal with every situation.
Yeah.
So I guess it's all about not taking it personal and keeping it professional, keeping a smile on your face, and
That's
keep it
true.
going.
No, that's very key. Like, that is a golden nugget right there. And before we get more golden nuggets from you, we're gonna take a quick break. I think we're gonna gather, like, start up with the chicken. I almost say the kitchen. Start up with the chicken and everything,
with the chicken.
and then we will see you guys again just now after the break.
Unfortunately, all good things must come to an end, but this was Smell the Coffee, another fantastic, fun-filled episode. We hope you enjoyed watching it as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Anyway, you can catch Glenora and Aina again tomorrow, same time, same place. Until then, it's all our love, all our light, and ciao.